Good evening, folks. Amid the splishy splashy of the waterfalls emanates a voice belonging to the biggest YouTuber with millions, nay billions of subscribers. His name is someone else. Welcome, Wade Parker, and I am Tigger. Channel members, got Sanmazka and Kalzamar and Cloudy K. Welcome, all of you. Andrew P. Thanks for being here and for being a member. Eric and Brand Lort. Good to see you again, too. Is it raining where I am? In game or in real life? In game, no. Real life, also no. We had some pretty wacky rain over the weekend, though. Rosette and I had to drive through it. And, yeah, let's just say we drove through a location where we could definitely see some tornado clouds. It was, pretty spookily. Inga Raymond, welcome. And Need a New Hobby, aka Genesis. Kalzamar, you're asking about the sound on stream. Yeah, I'm standing next to all the waterfalls. Actually, in the middle of the waterfalls right now. Yeah, there's a button command to bring up the accessibility tweaks. You could probably do to turn those down just a little bit more. I hope you're all doing well. If you're in the area where there's a heat wave, hope you're out of it. If you were in the path of a tornado, hope you still have your house. Hope your gardens didn't get washed away by the rain. Hazard, welcome. The Temple Builder stream, yep, you bet. And I'm leaning toward getting us into the game since it's 8:30, and then I'll go over the agenda for tonight. Let's see if I can get the commands right this time. Hey, it worked. Awesome. Hello everyone, my name is Corazar. And welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where it is noisy as all get out here because we have all of these water streams crashing down now. These aren't so bad. It's these guys that are the real loud ones. Oh. I did not authorize that nonsense. Oh, no. What is this junk? Oh, I know what it is. It's that there's a water block right here and here. If I do a bit of this and then that. Yep, there we go. Okay. That fixes it. It does make the water here run the wrong way, but I don't care that much. All right, so water fix time. You know, just like the real world, you gotta add and remove dirt to and from your water to make it work right. It's funny, the regular water doesn't seem to do this. It's just the rapids, and I guess just some rapids, apparently. Why are you fine? Makes 0 sense. Actually, these... Oh, because this is normal water. Because these are going through the water wheels. We don't have water wheels on this side yet. So that's why we're getting the crazy loud water. Yep. Okay. I think the game is struggling to figure out which sounds it needs to play too. But there's a there we go. Tweaks, sound effects. I want to show current effects. Let's see if I can do water. Waterfall. Is there rapids? Here we go, rapids. Let's turn you down even more. And we're going to fix broken sounds. Oh, we're going to break all the sounds, apparently. Oh, that's neat. Oh, lovely. Hang on, guys. Suddenly silent. If I go close, will the water sounds start again? Okay. I think I hear the music starting up again in the background. Let me see here. Yeah, it's very spooky quiet. I don't know. I don't know, gang. It didn't like that very much. It didn't fix the broken sounds, it fixed all sounds. Okay. Well, we'll see if the music comes back in, like, a few minutes. If it doesn't, I'll probably just restart the game. But I wanted to talk about what we're going to do tonight. Hey there, Locust Sun. What are you talking about? Perfect. Yes, indeed. Water I am talking about. So what I want to do here is I want to de-chunkify this place a bit and make it just a little more livable looking. I do see the trees kind of poking through a couple places here. I am a little worried that if I chop this down much, then we're going to see the leaves really poking through. Which is weird because, like, they're on top of these blocks, so we shouldn't be seeing leaves underground, but okay. You know what? I didn't make this game, so... So what I kind of want to do today is, in addition to somewhat de-blockifying this room here, I'd like to figure out what we're going to do about getting to the next floor. And maybe I'll put it to a vote, because we have some options. I don't personally like all of the options I have in mind, but I'm not opposed to any of them. And part of the dislike is that I just don't know how well it would work out. So here are my thoughts. One, we are going to get rid of this ladder eventually. Won't happen tonight, likely, but it is going to go eventually. And we'll have to come up here with the stairs, wherever they are at. Must be over there. Nope, it's nowhere. Oh, it's over here. It's blocked off. Okay. And the options for getting up, our permanent options, are going to be... One option is a ladder. Like, one is you know, take a ladder, plop it somewhere, like in the corner here, figure out up from above, maybe we'd like drill a hole in the floor, send the ladder down, and that's where it comes out. There's some dirt there, which means that wherever our ladder is going to have to be on the inside. So let's see. Yeah, it would need to be like here. So that would be coming out. Whoop, that's down. Up, please. There we go. So 1, 2. Ladder would come out there, which would look kind of silly, like coming out of the middle of nowhere. We could put the ladder like against one of these here. The only problem is that it narrows up here. So we'd have to sort of go into the ceiling, and then like we need to carve out an exit in here, which I'm not opposed to. I think it's silly, but not opposed to it. Transicator, yeah. That is an option. I don't really like it, honestly. I'm going to be honest. It's probably the least amount of work, though, to be honest. Okay, so we have ladders of 2 flavors, one here, one here. Another option would be like a switchback staircase, maybe in these east-west alcoves, where the stairs aren't going to come up or down. So like we have the stairs in the north-south. Well, currently just the south. But in the east-west, we could do like a switchback staircase. Either one that's like fairly normal, so we could do a 45-degree staircase. Only problem with that is, like, it would switch back several times. Just gonna try this out here. So, and I don't really want to have, like, a step up back here, so it have to be like this, and then it would, you know, turn around again, and so on. Oop, don't do that. Just get a little bit of an example here. So that, and that, that. And so it looks like it would probably need to switch. Let's see, this is one. I probably could have done one more there. I missed my chance here. So this would be up one more block. Might be. So this would go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probably 6 to get up there. So that's one option. I'd probably try to split it so it's sort of like we have like a little barrier in between here. This is an okay option. I think it's probably the least obtrusive option, and it does give some interest to these sides here that are otherwise just big old windows. Now there will be. Oh, sorry, we got to put these up. There will be eventually windmills somewhere here. Only a little chiseling. Yeah, only a little bit of chiseling. Hey, Tisana Amanthea, welcome. Curry streaming in the afternoon and evening. I do every Wednesday, except for this coming Wednesday, like next Wednesday. I'll not be here. So there's that. Other option is, as Hazard is talking about, we could do a steep staircase, where it would basically be 2 blocks up for every 1 block over. And that would mean, let's see if I can get this here. I'd still want to have like a little place to switch back here. So that would mean we could make it over in basically, like, I don't know, a little bit here. Let's try this. Yeah, it would basically be like 2 switchbacks here. It might look a little weird. It might look a little too industrial, actually. But it's possible. So we come this way, bounce here, and pretty much come up and out right over here, which is actually pretty good. I'd actually probably want to start it here so it comes out on this side, if I'm being honest. Or just have it switch back to here so it comes out a little closer to a place that makes sense on the floor above. So there's switchback. The other option is a spiral staircase. Now, the main reason that I'm opposed to a spiral staircase is they are a pain in the butt to walk up and down in Vintage Story. They're awful. If you saw the first guide season, I had a spiral staircase in the southern base, and I hated every second of it. Just like, it was so awful. Because like in a game where like you're sort of stuck in a, you know, in the head of a very blocky person. And like, you're basically just looking at a wall ahead of you every time you go down, you know, a couple of blocks of stairs. They're really horrible to use. So that's my real objection to a spiral staircase like that. It's really just a like, I don't like it from a. It's weird because my character is 1 meter wide, unlike a real person. Now the other option, is we could take these east-west areas, and we could actually make a wide spiral staircase here. So we could actually start the staircase maybe, I don't know, like make it like a 5, was it 6 blocks? Yeah, so we could have like a big swoopy staircase. Maybe even like, yeah, around like this. So we could have it start like right here and come up, and we could have it spiral gently. That would make it less annoying to traverse, because then I could sort of slowly turn the mouse to go up it. rather than having to just do this. Like in a tight staircase, it's better to just walk like this. So, yeah, those are the options that I'm considering. Oh, as well as like, and one that I really don't like is, we could do like a spiral staircase that's like in the center here, and kind of goes around here and straight up there, and it comes out somewhere up there. That'd be really cool looking. It is probably the most work, in my opinion. Or at least in my estimate. So, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you guys a second to annihilate that like button. Give the hype button a gentle caress. If you're not subscribed, maybe gently tap the subscribe button. And I'm going to put up a poll. So let's do a poll here. Let's see. Start a poll. Stairs. Not a question. How? Question. Okay, so let's see. We have 45-degree switchback. We have like what, 70 or 80-degree switchback, something like that. 80. No, it's like 75-degree switchback. About that. Like 70, I guess. So you can add an option. Let's see, we have the ladder. Whoops, nope. Oh, here we go. Ladder. Add option. I'm out of options. All right. All right, I'm just gonna skip ladder. It's not really a good option anyway. All right, so we're gonna do small spiral or huge spiral. Those are our options. I think ladders are pretty well just out. Hey there, Troxy. There's an elevator mod, but it's basically a teleporter. Oh, okay. Oh, let me bring up my OBS here so I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Viftacted, welcome. Sunmazka, such a spiral will break the airy feel you have been building. Evil idea, chiseled glass stairs. Whatever we decide tonight will be the one that I do. I'm going to go ahead and tear down this, oh my goodness. Oh, I was going to tear this down. Got to figure out how to get to the top of it first. Now, I see you guys voting for the huge spiral right now. The only caution with the huge spiral is that it is going to be the most time-consuming. So if you want me to finish this temple, it probably isn't the vote for you. Like I said, it would be the most work. It would have the fewest repeatable blocks, I think. I would, if we did that option, I probably would try to keep it pretty small and tight. Probably even right up against this and try to make it as repeatable as possible. Chiseled glass stairs. You'd love a mechanical elevator that you can power with wind. That'd be really cool. Hey there, Zero Xeon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright. In the meantime, while you're voting, I'm going to go and get us some materials. What's in here? Ah, gross. Okay. Alright. You come with me. We're going to go do some inventory Tetris now. I am Tigger. If I ever GT Gin and Tonic, I could just have Waterfall, especially if I have the Zora armor. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the 100th stream, guys. I forgot. I was like all ready to celebrate. Well, granted, it's just a Wednesday stream. But yeah, we are on the 100th numbered stream, although we're more like at, oh gosh, probably more like 140-ish, if I had to guess. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. You won't need all this. We're going to put... One of you has the ebony. There we go. Do I have a stick bin here? I think I do. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Right, take out one stack of sticks. We have some quarry slabs. Where's the wood stuff? Ah, here we go. Wood building materials. You can go in there. I have earthy brown planters. Everybody, class, if you know what the brown planters are for, please raise your hand, because I don't. In my old age, I've forgotten what the heck this thing is for. I'm Tigger. If I ever get this game, I'm only doing one-story builds. We need 100-degree stairs. I want a shorter, discrete video tour of your build eventually. Yeah, I'll do some of that eventually. But when it's done, mostly. Let's see. I'm sure if you keep against the wall, you go up. Yeah, you can kind of swim up waterfalls. It's a little awkward, but you certainly can. Okay, so I'm going to put these planters... Oh, these were planters, I think, for the last set of stairs, I want to say. I think that's what they were for originally. And I think I have a couple more lurking here. Yes, because I should have 6. Okay. Brain damage reversed. Perfect. And next is... Going to get rid of this crock. And I want to think about the materials I want to use for those stairs. Well. Alright, we're going to put some of you in here and you in here, and I'm going to get some more limestone. Limestone rhymes with minestrone. There we go. Jen and Tonic, welcome. Brown planters for the downstairs gardens. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Alright, it's going to get a good bit more of this. And for this one, well, the huge spiral's still winning. There we go. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll get some more. Why not? 2 stacks. How is the orchard? The orchard is very full. The orchard is, yeah, it's good. I have more fruit and olives than I will ever know what to do with. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's get you here so I can watch this. It's so weird seeing these, like, actually being picked up midair now. Okay. So, toss you guys in here. I'm not sure how I'll use the blue. We'll see. And then, let's also grab... Do we have any more saws? We do, okay. So if I need a saw, I have one. I got a spare shovel. We're pretty good on spare tools. Now, these are for gifts. Flutter sounds. Let's put you back. I think I'm done with you for now. Get you out of here. And I'm going to bring along... I guess a couple stacks of each of these. Just in case, mostly. I don't know that we'll use all of this, or even any of it, but we'll see. Oh, I could also use... maybe some bauxite. Do I have any bauxite left? I have a little bauxite left. A wee bit. Alright. Actually, do I have any already pulled off? the box. The days since accident sign, yeah. No bauxite, no bauxite. Little bauxite. I'll get some more, actually. Get more andesite, too. I have more limestone already. Well, shoot. Whatever. That's for downstairs work. That's all earmarked materials. So I tell myself and my audience. Get a few more of these. Just in case I need them. Just max it out, why not? Oop, there we go. Alright. Thought Moscow's got severe hiccups. You're shaking your brain. Oh man. You found a mod that might be okay. Well, so the accident sign, it's only been 2 days. Well, I guess I could update it. Sure, guys. since you insist. Let's see. It's now been 2 days. I hope you're all happy. As a dumb waiter. Oh no, I've seen that mod actually. Shoot, I was watching someone who actually had that mod, or I saw some screenshots maybe? It was a while ago, I don't recall. I think we're good. There is a consideration of like, do I would love to do like a 1 block wide staircase, but it's probably going to look a little funky. I don't know. Because what I'll do is I'll do like a contained staircase with railing, so that the royal we, the king, do not fall from the stairs and bump our royal butt on the floor. But yeah, I would try to look at like a 1 block wide staircase, just because 2 blocks means twice the work. That's the real reason, guys. It's 2 blocks means twice the work. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill this pole after I get YouTube's thing out of the way. Here we go. What do we got? Come on, end pole. What was the final result? So we had grid that's 1 block wide, thin and non-intrusive. We had huge spiral 43, 70 degree switchback 33, small spiral 14, 45 degree switchback, 45 degree switchback 10%. Okay. So huge spiral 1. I'm writing all your names down so I know where to find you when it's time to deal with you all for voting for that one. Yeah, you know what I might do? I might just sort of take this design and run with it a bit. Oh, and the person who noticed that I missed something here finally pointed out to me. I say as if it was, their fault that that it took forever for me to spot. Oh, what the? It's not centered vertically. Did I know that? What is going on? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, I see. I see what I did here. Okay. This needs to go there. I need to do this. And then I need to do that. Yep. Okay. Cool. And we'll flip this guy. Oh, I gotta rotate. Maybe flip and rotate? Flip. And then rotate. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whew. Close call. That looks right. Okay. But I could also just do these by hand. This isn't too much. Come on, back up. There we go. Somewhere here, there's the correct block I want to hit. Yeah. There. Okay. I don't know how you guys spotted this. Like, moving as fast as I sometimes do. I guess maybe it was like paused in the background or something. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Perfect. We already got this one. Yes. Whew. Fun stuff. Fun times, guys. That was a blast. Oh no, the texture goes the wrong way now. Oh no. How much do I care? Oh, I don't. They all go the wrong way. Okay, cool. It's all good. Eagle-eyed viewers catch all. Yeah. Okay, spiral the central hexagon. Well, you need to go back to geography. Oh, goodness. Geometry class. I need to go back to class. This, my friends, is an octagon. Whereas our one neighbor called it an octagon. Kurt and I had a pretty good laugh at that one. Octagon. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make a staircase up here. I'm going to cry the whole time. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, so it's gonna go like that. Ooh, it's gonna be really skinny. Oh man. That's gonna be hard to do. Hmm. Alright, well, let's start with this. I want to see where it's going to come out. Because I'm just going to do a 45-degree spiral just to get this up and out of the way faster. Oh, this is nonsense. Diagonals. Yep, not quite. Just got to go. Just gonna go one more up this way, so it clears the edge here. So then we can do a bit of this. And then I can do a bit of this. Should bring us, oh my goodness, we're not even halfway there. Wow. Oh boy. Guys, I might have to veto this. I may have to very heavily put my thumb on the scale and say that this is not a project that I want to engage in, after all. And I apologize for faking y'all out with a poll. It's gonna be And then how's the visual on it? Earth. You're the builder, you can veto the Yugi spiral. Yu-Gi-Oh! Spiral! This spiral goes straight to the Shadow Realm. Alright, let's do a little bit of this. If it helps, Calzamar voted for this mostly for the meme. Oh boy. You know what? Let me scoot my way over here without falling. It's so weird to walk like this. Do you know what though? I like the visual. I actually like the visual on this. Because I think it's going to be less obtrusive than having like these whole areas just blocked by stairs. I'd like the visual go, aw, guys. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta... You go to the Shadow Realm if you step off the spiral. Hey, oak tree. Might be best if I just hide a ladder in a stone column. Oh, that would be the best. However, I already vetoed that idea. Like, I brought it up and I vetoed it. We gave you an out. You sure did. You know what? No, we can do this. We can do this. I like the visual of this better. Because blocking off these with a lot of stairs is going to make it feel less airy, as someone else pointed out. This has like the least interference in the view. You just see that sort of cross over there basically once for this, or not at all with the sandstorm. If I can get over here. And here you'd see this one go, and then maybe the other side toward the ceiling. So that still leaves like the most space here, visually. I'm just going to hate myself for doing this. Are we going to have a new Phil Boswell stairs moment? Yeah, pretty much. This, however, this one was my idea. You guys just voted on it. This is my stinker of an idea. I will own this one. Okay, are we beyond? Okay, so we need to go here. Oop, not there. Whatever. I'm going to mix that there. Do a bit of this. It should basically be, yeah, right here. So we can just do boink. Alright, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm poking a hole. I'm poking holes. Guess I could have just hung this off the bottom of that, but whatever. Hey, come out here. That's... I hate to say it, but it's perfect. And let's check the visual. Let's check the visual from down here with bird's eye again. Yeah, that's the least obtrusive as we can get, pretty much. Aside from a ladder. I'd have a single stone pillar from the center with a spiral going all the way up to the top. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. I would do a pillar, except that I don't want anything blocking the light here. So that's vetoed. What I might do though is I might connect some of this, maybe just with like beams, since I don't think I've used a single beam in this entire playthrough. Have I? I know I've made some. I don't think I use any of them. Right, we used them to make the water wheels. That doesn't count. What I might do is like here, like run a beam from here to there, and like from the center here to there, and here to there. Have a little bit of an unsupported area here, but then come back in here with some beams, just to make it look like it, you know, isn't just magic. Either that or like some really spindly connections, maybe even like hanging from the ceiling. I guess a little ugly. That would get a little too much, I think. Maybe we do a little bit of spindly connections here, and then we connect to the walls here on the corners, on the turns. This area stays largely unsupported, and so it's magic. And then this, oh, it's just a dirt block. And then this part right up here gets hooked back up to the ceiling. Kind of like a DNA spiral, a little bit. What about a spiral along the walls? So the walls idea would be awesome. I would have loved to do that. That was my first. That was my first choice. The problem is, the stairs would have to come away from the walls at the top. So it would like, it could follow the wall a little bit, but then it would like have to deviate from the design at the top, which could look a little unbalanced. The Kurosawa Memorial Stairs, because they're going to end me. Yeah. Hey, the polycats. Welcome, first of all. There isn't enough magic. Yeah, I think so. I think as far as a DNA spiral goes, we're not going to do the double helix. I don't want to do another staircase over here, just because this is kind of a heavy work area. I don't want to have to like navigate around the stairs here too much. So I'm probably not going to do stairs starting here. Plus, like, this is really low traffic. I'm not really worried about like the brethren, the lots of other brethren in this temple who are going to be, you know, bumping elbows on the staircase here. That is not necessarily a problem. Oh, you mean where it having it like deviate a little bit? It's not a problem. It's just a design consideration. Actually, I can think of one reason why the wall side might not work as well. Well, it'll probably be fine. Yeah, it'd be fine. But my thought here was, we start at say here. We have to make sure that it ends up above this when it gets over there. But it definitely would. Just looking at the spiral that we have currently. All right. So, in that case, let's see. This would be a consideration. We need to. Well, the walls would actually have to come in a little bit anyway. Dun, 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 dun. I am feeling. I really am feeling a staircase right here. Let's see. So 1, 2. Do a bit of this. A bit of a head bonker right there. And the staircase would have to start somewhere. Yeah, I'm feeling the staircase here. It means less smushing the walls around. So, then that brings us to, how do I lay this staircase out here? I think what I'd like to do is find a way. So the staircase will meet with this railing. So I want the staircase railing to be the same material. So we're going to do debarked kapok log and acacia for the railings. The stairs themselves, I am leaning toward not bauxite. That's for sure. Probably sandstone or limestone. Let me see. We have a limestone staircase right here. That's a pretty good color mix, I think. I could live with that. And then maybe we can get a little fancy and chisel a little bit of like a sun motif into it or something. The iron blocks. It's only a murder of crows if there's probable cause. I like that one. That was pretty good. Triple wide Atroxy. Don't make me ban you. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm ready, guys. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to quit, guys. Oops, I need to take this down from the top. Let's take it from the top. All right. Down with our dirt overlords. So this will be sort of similar to doing the original Phil Boswell stairs, but with notably fewer blocks involved. I should really only need to have, like, for the straight areas, except for this spot right here, I'm only going to need to have like 3 different block types, like chisel blocks. The angles will be probably closer to 6, but that's not too bad. Are there dirt blocks down here? There are a few. I'll grab them. That was 1. That wasn't worth the trip. 2. That made it worth it. Dirt can be quite dirty. It sure can. The railings will be fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm setting myself up for failure with these things. Alright, so we're going to start, was here. I'm actually going to start 1 block this way, so that you're not like coming off right here. It's going to be here. That'll also push this just 1 more block that way, which might look good too. Okay, so. Water break. Back. Hey, Kiku Disaster, welcome. And here I was worried the live streams are going to end before I could get caught up with the series. You got some time, Tigger, trust me. Even without the staircase, you have time. I'm working on a project. This goes without saying. This has got to be one of the most intensively loved upon masterpieces made in the game. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Let's see. So, oh man. Okay. Oh, I need to get my materials out. I'm gonna swap out a few of these. I don't need the bauxite. I definitely don't need the andesite. I'll just start with these guys. Oops, not you. Maybe you as well. That's good. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's start with limestone. And we are going to add you in there. Man, this is going to be interesting. Not you. This is already 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 5 blocks wide. I may have to trim down some of this because we just might not fit in here. We'll see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're going to need this guy, the hand planer. Not you. Okay. I think I'm not going to do like a overhang thing just because it's my nightmare right now. You know what? I don't know if it's going to work out that well. You forget what still needs to be done, Tokyo? Tons of stuff. We got the whole southern wing to do. We got most of the interior downstairs to do. We have a lot of work to do. Let me think about this a little bit. So I think if we do this, we're going to need to pretty heavily modify this bit here. I kind of don't want to do that too much, guys. Library, yep, library is a big thing. Yep. There's the wings for the monks' quarters and stuff. Did I see the latest update on the other block games sealing grass beds? I heard about that. I saw Waddle's post about that. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna real quick do this. I want to mirror this. Nope. Nope. There we go, okay. So we do fit in here. If only barely. New guys, actually, I don't like this. I don't like this. Maybe I put it one block away, and I can sort of just start fresh with a different railing and stuff. Put one block away. I don't have to worry about making it really skinny for us, because it's gonna be a real pain in the butt to actually get into. So yeah, I'll put it one block away. Yeah, let's just give it a whirl. Oh, don't do that. Island mode. Could have sworn I was in big mode here. There we go. No, Hazard. I'm doing a 1 block wide spiral. I'm not doing a 2 block wide spiral. But yeah, this way I'm a little bit freed of this stuff here. I would still kind of like to keep. Maybe I won't keep this design because like having the design would be awkward. I need to like zigzag it or turn it on its side. But maybe I could do something similar to it. And also, by not using debarked logs, I'll have more wood to work with. I can just turn these into planks. Maybe like a smaller design. Yeah, that could work. All right, let's try this out. We're gonna do it right here. We're gonna do a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of that. I'm gonna pick this up. Put it down on top of this thing so I can get underneath it. do a bit of, say, something like that. Okay, and then we need to do a bit of this. So we'll do like 1 and 1. Keep it real simple. And then, yeah, maybe, let's see. So we need some acacia wood. Just do 1 for now. So it's very experimental. And we're going to do... I'm just going to do slabs to conserve wood because like it's going to be at an angle. So I feel like worrying about the texture direction is kind of like, why bother? And the same for this stuff here. And if we really hate the wood grain texture for some reason, we can always just do we can make a new version of the block, add the final blocks that we want in, and do a just copy shape rather than copy shape and blocks. Tyra needs to give the Archimedes screw some more properties. Yeah, this Archimedes screw is pretty underutilized. Like I've never seen a player use one. I just don't see the point. All right, so my idea here is that we could maybe actually put these on here. Get this out of the way, and you here. So something like this and that. And then we could do I'll start with this side, and then we'll carry it around if we'd like it. Okay, and then we could do like a miniature version of this design here. So we can swap to this. I'm just going to do this first. I'm going to... Nope. Island mode. Okay, so we could do... How would I miniaturize this? I would just do something like this, I think. Something like... That's just a wheel. Oops, CarryOn disabled, CarryOn enabled, uh-oh. Ah, it's Control T, apparently. Or Alt T. Alright, let's try this again. Let's do... Actually, you know, I could just invert this, really. Vintage Nan, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Good evening from Texas. Good evening from the Temple of the Desert Blossom to you. So we could do a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of this. There's also a circle. What if I just pop this back in? That feels like too filled in, though, to me. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with the circle. It's a little more airy to me. It's got a little more negative space. I think this build kind of calls for. There we go. It's just this, really. This guy. And these 4. Super simple. It's fairly blossom-like. Need a bubble vader. Now, I think I can just take this and do that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. Just go like that, and then we would bring in the... What I would first do probably is I would do a little bit of this, just to get a little bit of a little bit of the angle going. Take out these guys. Maybe do a little something in here. Well, oops, wrong tool. Maybe just even, I don't know, something like something like that. Hey there, polite one. Just got home. Hope things are well with me. They're going pretty well. And then from here, we could start the railings. I'd probably do, let's see, every 4th one. 4, so it'd be there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and it would start the next one. That feels pretty good to me. So for the next level up, we would need to start with this guy. And we would need to get rid of this. Maybe I'll just take this out so I can start with just one side, and we'll just use the pantograph. Go. Now this staircase is going to be kind of important that it actually contains us. Like we can't like get too far ahead of us, of the railing. Otherwise we will just pancake on the floor. Like super easily. Alright, it's going to raise on material. That's, no, that is not, no. Matching material. There we go. Okay. It's important that, like, if we go this way and we sort of walk diagonally, it doesn't let us get up on the rail and fall to our deaths. Let's figure out where that threshold is. If I walk like that here. Okay, seems alright. Okay, so it's not letting me fall like this. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. I did it. Kinda. Kind of. But if I put a little red railing top of this, it should stop us. Little red railing hood. The railing is truly a safety requirement? Yes, in this case, the railing is actually functional. Hover stairs. Is there a glow box left over? Oh, that'd be fun, yeah. It'd be fun to have like stairs that literally just hover in the air. But we only have one glow block left, so. Goals for later, though. Goals for later. That would be awesome, though. Just like build them entirely out of the glow blocks, and have them be really spindly. Of course, I prefer the glow blocks from the previous version because they're just very unexciting now. There's no more bloom on them anymore. All right, let's get. Oops. Oh right. I'm like, why is there no acacia? Because I didn't put it in the darn block. All right. So acacia for you. This special occasion. Got him in one. Oh. No. So this time, it really does keeps my pants up. Keeps my pants from falling down. Now the only downside is like there's not going to be much depth to this, which is a bit of a shame. Could probably fix that to an extent. I'm okay with having slightly narrower stairs. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. My. We can sort of push some of these in a little bit. Get the depth back on here without having to spend more blocks on the exterior here. Lighting is weird since the update. Yeah. I hope they fix that. I hope they recognize that as a bug and actually fix it. Alright, so what we're going to do here is... Yeah, I'm gonna leave the underside a little zigzaggy and see if I like that. Oh, I also need to fix this too. This doesn't need to be here. This needs to be something else. This needs to be like this. Let's see. We're gonna have you. So we need to have a bit of you in here. Do that by popping this in like this. Okay, knock that out. Like that, and then we have this guy, and this guy, and then like that. That's better. Okay. I think that should be ready by now. So let's go ahead. We're going to snap that, do that, and do that. All right. All right. I'm feeling it. You guys feeling it? Question for you guys: Do you like these colors for the railings, or do they match? Like, are they too matched with this that I should use something different? At this juncture, switching to other materials is actually fairly easy. Oh, right, I was going to like do something else here too, wasn't I? Let's also do This snadstone. Oop, no, don't throw it on there. There we go. The sandstone. And we'll do a little bit of a little bit of a sun motif here. Just a little one. Little sun rays coming out. Now we're talking. So we got nice, that's nice, that works well, the colors are fine. I like it, like them like that. I think it's a nice match, you like them. We got 1 vote for spindles, might look nicer with something less texture. Hey there, Chokinson. Are there any creatures or bosses on Vintage Story? Yes, there are. There are both creatures and bosses. The bosses are relatively new to the game. Yeah, we got both creatures and bosses. There are some creatures that are regular old animals, and some that are most definitely not. I take it you haven't played any Vintage Story yet, Chokinson? You can also turn the creatures, the non-animal creatures, on and off if you don't want to deal with them, or like your first time through. A lot of folks like to make them less aggressive, that kind of thing. Herkimer Lord says divine. All right, well then, if you guys like it, then we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I feel like down here it's a little much for. Like, just too close to match to this, but I think as it goes up, I think I'll feel like having that splash of red might actually be nice farther, because this is all very, very austere, which I do like the austerity of it, but sometimes, you know, variety's spice of life and all that. Garlic is the spice of life, after all. That's not... Not quite what I wanted. You played it 4 years ago. There weren't many creatures. Yeah, 4 years ago you would only have had drifters to deal with. Oh, come on. Let me put this darn thing on here. All right, do this. Do that. That won't work either. Do this. There we go. Yeah, there would have been just drifters as far as... I guess drifters and bells. You probably played when there were bells. And I guess locusts would have been in the game too. But the bells and locusts are really only found underground, like deep underground. That's what I wanted to do there. Okay. And animals were limited to... See, we had rabbits, we had chickens, we had sheep, we had pigs. That was it. We now have 2 kinds of sheep. 48,000 kinds of goat, 42,000 kinds of deer. There are drifters still, but there are also now some awful creatures called bowtorn, and some called shivers. And there are basically 2 bosses now, and they're going to be adding more in the future. This junk, actually, this probably should have just been an acacia slab. Nope, actually not quite. I needed 2 voxels. K-Fox, okay. Oh, 4 voxels, I gotta copy this. Okay. Sweet. There we go. Perfect. And then right here, once we're done with this, I'll be able to... I'll like put like a little finial on the end of this thing. Or something. So my thought with this staircase, yeah, I think I'm not going to mess with the width of it, because again, like the narrower the block is, the harder it is to actually sort of mount the block, and we're already really tight in here. If I shrink it 2 more voxels, let's do this real quick just to show how tight it gets. We'd have this much space to maneuver in here. I don't like that too much, so we're just going to leave it like this, and it'll be a little flat on the outside, and that's okay. This will mostly be viewed from afar anyway. So, that brings us to actually doing some of these. So we're going to do a bit of that, and that. And that. Let's see. And we're going to want to come off of here. Are the stairs going to angle? Yeah. Yeah, okay, they're going to angle. Shape materials. So this one might need to just like get changed entirely. Yeah, it's slightly different. I'm gonna undo that whole thing. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm like, where'd all my planks go? Or my slabs? It's like, oh, I used them. I'm a smart one. I always said I was middle of the class. No, that's not, no. Mm-mm. Bad. Eventually. There we go. There we go. No, don't go down there, please. So we're going to snap this guy then. And to go to that. We got to figure out where to snap him about here. I need to put... figure out how to do this again. Let's just do it like that. Perfect. Wobbly Boo, stay there. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we're going to then flop. Come on. Go. There we are. Okay. Alright, so let's, I'm going to dig these dirt out of here. And I guess I'll already chiseled so you'll stay. Let's take a look from here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You bet. That's going to look great. Just done. Alright. I'm regretting this vote less now. I'm regretting this, the group decision a little bit less this time. Okay, so here we turn. And here... see, to do the turn... oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like I have to turn it, otherwise I'm gonna hate it if it's square. It also won't meet up here if I do it square. It'll be like some awkward corner right there, probably, if I had to guess. So I'm gonna try to take some lessons from here. What did I do here? So I did this. Okay. A little bit of a landing. I'm gonna not take lessons from there. I think I'd kind of try to fan these a little bit. So that the first stair would be like at a 1 to 2, and then it's like an intervening stair, and then there'd be the full 45-degree angle stair sort of next to it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna, excuse me. We're gonna do a bit of that. And then we're going to do a bit of this. Let's see. We'll chunk you out of there. Just going to do should be 6, 7. Okay. Always 6 and 7, guys. I swear. I'm not trying it, I swear. Hand, fan, and stick to the plan. Okay. Actually, I feel like this one is going to still be straight on. It's this one that's going to be a 22.5 degree angle, I think. Let me see how that would work. So it's going to come kind of like this, I want to say. Brain melting time. Hey, Atroxy, you weren't here for the original Phil Boswell stairs, were you? Speaking of brain melt, I'm gonna get rid of this thing for a minute. Anytime. Anytime. There we go. Thank you. All right. This way I won't hit the wrong darn block. All right, so we're gonna do come up from here. And then we're gonna go, let's see, come over like 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is where we'll start that 2 to 1. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so there's that. So we get the 2 to 1. I get a full turn there. Okay. I'm cool with that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about making sure. So when you go at an angle like this, you're dealing with blocks that are wider than one block, because it's a square is roughly 1.4 units across the diagonal. I'm not going to worry about making this consistent. I'm not going to like shave off like a couple voxels on either side to make sure it's exactly the same width as here. It's not worth worrying about. In case you guys are wondering. Alright, so we're going to island mode. No, that's not an island. No, that's not kosher. Not kosher, man. Okay. Now, we're going to probably tear out some of this. Actually, probably add to it, honestly. Actually, I might actually bring this back this way. I might have to. Yep, we're going to do it. Let's get the wedge out. Just gonna push this 4, so wedge. Push 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to do island mode. A little bit there. Okay. Does that feel a little bit better? I don't like that as much, actually. I feel like 2. That feels better. That feels better for sure. Yep, okay. Okay, oh man. The brain melt begins, indeed. The brain melt does indeed begin. So I'm just going, I want to path this out a little bit. Just going to start, just going to follow this here. Okay, that's fine. I am down with that. Okay. Woo! Not enough railing there anymore. All of a sudden. Okay. Lathe lane is decent for making curves. Pixel pair. Not another staircase? You bet. There may be a mod for helping visualize it. Effortless curves and structure? Interesting. If you can pop it over in Discord, that'd be great. I'm not going to remember it from chat here. Because after this, I'm going to edit the episodes and go to bed. Alright. So we have that. Now we need to figure out... I think what I'm going to do here is that right here, on this angle here, I'm going to put another block. I'm going to chop this down pretty hardcore. And chop that as well. Right here is where that angle is going to be. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Make it down here with the planer. There we go. Oops, I need to move you actually, so we're going to push you. There we go. What's going to happen then is that we're going to have a block. If I can actually figure out how to plop this down, it's going to go there. And we'll have one here as well. Go. View down to the courtyard is nice. Yeah, this will be a really cool place to like look from and see a lot of our creations at different areas. So here we go. We're gonna do a bit of choppy chop. And we're gonna cut this right along here. So I'm actually going to... Gotta push this up already, yep. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. And we're going to have one right here, of course. Of course. You should have known that. It was obvious from the start. Just kidding. Okay, how to do this part now? Oops, don't go backward too far, Corazar. It's bad for your legs. Bad for your ankles, your knees, all that kind of stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut some of this manually here. Oop, oh, forgot about that part. Let's... Oop, there we go. We're going to sort out a little bit of this, and then it's going to be time for me to go, unfortunately, guys. Cut along that line there. Is that correct? It is correct. That's kind of weird. I don't like that too much. I prefer a sharper... Maybe I cut it here instead, so it's sharper there. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. So we'll just cut this down here. Come on, buddy. Should we cut the whole way through the block without going through? Okay, good. Oh boy. In theory, after a bite to eat, you added them onto the discussion thread. Thank you. All right, let's try this. Eh? Oh. Didn't go far enough. Wait. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go, I'm a dope. I'm a complete dope, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine, guys. Get rid of that. And there's that. We'll deal with the rest of this later. Alright, so we have our stairs going on, guys. Yeah, that was the stream. That's a wrap, folks. Oh boy. Alright guys, well, thank you all for hanging out tonight and being around while I worked on these new stairs. Once we get this corner worked out and the first straightaway, it should be a pretty straight shot. I mean, a very somewhat diagonal curving shot, but straight nonetheless. So I'm not worried that this is going to take us more than like the next session to do. By the way, guys, I am not going to be streaming next week. I have a very early morning thing to do on Thursday, so I have to go to bed like before now on Wednesday. So I will not be able to stream. But we'll pick up the following week as usual, and we'll get this staircase going on. And hopefully it'll be something we can all enjoy. Proud of. Thanks for all your input, guys. I really appreciated it. And yeah, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And next time, I'll say my name right.